Hi, Joe Bonnier for FastPitchPower.com. This week's videos, I'm going to give you the 3 workout routines that are going to form the last phase of our 2014 off-season strength training program, which is also going to make up your 2014 preseason strength training program. The training schedule and the program design is very similar if you've been following along since September. I'm going to give you 3 different routines now, 3 different workouts that you're going to alternate, a day A, B, and C, that you're going to alternate with a day or 2 of rest in between. Each day has a slightly different focus and a different workout routine. I've kept a lot of repetition throughout the off-season for everyone who's following along to get a good handle on the most important exercises that I prescribe. If you've been following along, you should be familiar with the majority of the exercises I'm going to show you, at least the coaching cues. You're familiar with the things I'm talking about, the key or common principles that go into most of the exercises and their technique. Day 1's emphasis is speed and strength. Day 2's emphasis is strength development. It's really important that that remains the goal for young developing female athletes, even continuing it on into the in-season phase, right, is to maintain total body strength and maintain a total body strength training routine along with your skill training. Day 3 is more of a lower body endurance and core training. Okay? And by endurance, I really mean more softball-specific training endurance. It's a higher volume, higher repetition, lower body day, and along with some core exercises that's designed to prepare you for long or repetitive team workouts. A lot of fielding, a lot of hitting, a lot of running and conditioning workouts, in which most girls who aren't training, who aren't following along like you are, won't be prepared for. I'm not a huge fan of long-distance running or conditioning type workouts for softball players, because softball players tend to be pretty poor long-distance runners. Right? Form breaks down, fatigue builds up, joints break down, tissues break down. Overall fitness, actually, softball fitness and softball preparedness will decline. So I'm going to show you how to condition a better way or a safer way, but condition in a way that's going to prepare you for your softball workouts. Now that sounds pretty attractive to I know a lot of parents and coaches and athletes. Do not just jump to that conditioning day first. Maintain your strength. You're going to be very surprised if you've been following along all off-season how in shape you will be, how easy the conditioning will be relative to last year if this is your first time participating in some type of strength training program. But I have a lot to talk about, a lot of exercises. I'm going to split this up into a couple videos. Today we're going to do, or in this video, I'm going to do the daily warm-up, all right, daily kind of muscular activation that I want you to do before each day's workout, and then I'm going to go through day 1's routine. And then I'm going to post day 2 and day 3 in separate videos to split this up and give you guys, and make it easier for you to go back and reference which exercises are to be done on each day. Then below the videos, I'm going to give you your recommended or preferred training schedule. Okay, getting into our warm-up. We're going to start by warming up the muscles of the hips and shoulders. The hips, it's important to know, have a rotator cuff or deep, small, stabilizing muscles just like the shoulders do. Okay, the shoulders get a lot of attention, but really the hips, being the center of the body, need to be stable and need to be healthy for everything else to work well. So we're going to get on the ground first and warm up our hips. First exercise. Well, before I even get into the exercise, it's going to be really handy to have a towel roll to get in good positions for each of these exercises. And I'm going to go quickly, but if you've been following along the previous months, I'm confident that you can keep up with my speed and keep up with the technique, because a lot of the things I'm talking about now are just advanced techniques and exercises that I've already incorporated in previous months' videos. Okay, on our side, I'm going to place a towel roll underneath my rib cage above my hip bone. I'm going to lay on my side and get in a perfectly straight line. Head is rested and neck is in neutral. From here, take your top hand, push down into the ground. That's going to engage our torso. Most importantly, during this exercise, you cannot move through your upper body. Do not open up, and you'll see why. In this position, with our body in a perfectly straight line, take the side of your heel to the ceiling as far as you can. You should feel this in the side of your hip, more posterior than anterior. Raise the side of your heel up to the ceiling and down. Feet together. Side of the heel up to the ceiling and down. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, down. Sideline, straight leg raise. We're going to do the same, in a similar position, we're going to do the same type of exercise, except now for the bottom leg. Obviously, you're going to do both sides for your warm-up. Same position with the towel roll. I'm going to cross my top leg over. Okay, body from my bottom heel through my head is in a straight line. Do not let the foot come forward during this exercise. Keep the heel pressed back, top hand pushed into the ground. The inside of the heel now up toward the ceiling and down. Inside of the heel up toward the ceiling and down. Sideline, straight leg raise, bottom leg. Okay. Next, a warm-up for the shoulders. Same position while lying on your side. Okay, you're going to take your towel roll, fold it up, place it underneath your elbow, so your elbow is off your body. You're going to take a small dumbbell, can of soup, a little light weight plate. I have 2.5 pounds here. You can use a pound, 2.5 pounds if you have access to that, or a light dumbbell, and you're going to do external rotation for your shoulder and rotator cuff. You're going to start at your belly, and you're going to raise up toward the ceiling, keeping the elbow in place and simply rotating. Keep your shoulder blade pinched back. Keep your elbow pressed slightly into the towel roll. So pinch, press, and then rotate up toward the ceiling. External rotation for the shoulder. Simple exercises, straight leg raises, shoulder external rotation. We're going to do both sides of the body. Then we're going to finish warming up our core. Again, keep the towel roll with you. In this position, you're going to lie on your back. The towel is placed really under the highest arch in your lower back, specifically right below the ribs. Okay? The intent of the towel is not just for back support. I want you to engage the towel and try to crush the towel throughout this exercise, keeping your head in a good position. All right, I'm going to explain what that means here. Okay? With my legs up in the air, I want you to crush the towel. Okay? If you have a partner or parent, come by and try to steal the towel. Don't let your athlete lose contact, lose engagement with that towel. When you crush the towel, okay, don't let your head get into a bad position. Keep the chin down. Crush the towel, chin down, palms down, drop one leg down. Bring it back up. Crush the towel, drop one leg down. Towel crush, straight leg lowering. Okay, 8 to 10 on each side based on what I prescribe. To review, your daily activation warm-up after your flexibility routine is going to be sideline straight leg raise, bottom leg, shoulder external rotation, and towel crush straight leg lowering.